What up, peeps? I'm in relax mode tonight, so I want to give y'all a little update of what I got going on concerning my situation. Most of y'all know my normal story concerning my son. What's going on with mine? I was let's see, bro. Well, I don't know if I told y'all, but I know he's 6 years old now. My son's 6. He'll be 7 this year. And here I am, finished my trust. Got the certificate of trust recorded in the county recorder's office. Found out, I called up to the courthouse, to the clerk of courts, to find out where who the judge is, who's the residing judge, the presiding judge. I'll say residing. Anyway, the presiding judge on my court case. And I'm gonna rewind a little bit because back in 2021, I called to get called up there and got an update on my case to see who was on the case. And because they keep changing judges, what they do is one judge will be on my court case and then they'll recuse themselves after a whole year. And that's what they kept doing. They kept doing it year after year. So I learned that in 2021. So I called up there. They didn't have anybody on the case. And then suddenly they decide they got somebody from another county. There's always somebody from the different counties. Because when I first opened up my case against my son's mom in 2017, immediately every superior court judge in that county, they signed a recusal order, and they recused themselves from the case. So nobody in the county wanted to deal with it. Probably because of the previous case where she brought against me, and they probably couldn't, because they couldn't get me to comply with being, in a child support contract. So I guess they decided they didn't want to deal with Michael Roseman. Yeah, I guess I ain't an easy fuck, so I don't know. But that's what they did. So from that point on, my entire effort was always dealing with a judge that's not from that county. They would come in from a different county to sit on the bench or whatever, to deal with whatever we had going on at that time. So fast forward in 2021, they during the time when they didn't have another judge there. So they got some other judges. Last name's Bishop. He's from another county. But anyway, here I was emailing back and forth with this guy. This is the judge. And I found out his email information, and, because I was trying to find out, because my son's mom has totally disregarded the visitation order that was served to her, and also let it be known that she left the state. She never got permission from the courts to leave the state of Georgia with my son. It was just the next city over into the next state of Alabama. And she moved there. I had to hire a private investigator on 3 different occasions to find her. So that's how I kept being able to find her. I found out she lived there, had her served. I made sure that so the court served her a copy of the visitation order. She totally disregarded it. Okay, so here I am, me not trying to use no attorney, because our attorneys just their number one interest is whatever way they can generate funds for the state. And we know child support contracts. The state receives federal funding for every order that's put in place. That's why they push so hard, using intimidation and bullying and carrying on all types of tactics to get men to comply with with their process. Even though that is a form of coercion when you're trying to force somebody into a contract in any kind of way, look up coercion and duress, all that good stuff. That's what they use most of the time to get these guys, pressure men into these contracts. Well, anybody that's on child support into those contracts. But staying on topic, I was emailing back and forth with this guy in 2021. I have the email still. I still have those emails. and he CC'd her attorney into the court case. I mean, into the email. And so now it's a three-way email. And she making all kind of, I've never met this woman before at all. Never seen her. I've never seen her a day in my life. And here she was with with this opinion to the judge about, Mike got, he had, Mr. Roseman has mental issues or some shit like that. And I guess you wanted me to get in my emotions like a lot of people do. When they get you in the courtroom, they want you to get in your emotions and start trying to explain this and explain that. And before you know it, you done lost focus on what it is that you came in there, why y'all having this email or why y'all in this courtroom. And you're trying to address something that's totally irrelevant to why to what you need to be doing and focusing on. And so Then the judge had asked me to send him proof that she was actually served. And I had the Russell County, police department, sheriff department deliver it to her. Cause they're, keep in mind that the sheriff department they also do process serving. And in Georgia and Alabama they charge in Georgia they charge $50. That particular day they didn't charge me anything, so I was grateful for that. But she was just right down the street from the sheriff department. So she got served, and they sent a document to the court to be filed into the court case to that proved that she was served. So probably a certificate of service or whatever they want to call it. And they filed it into the court case, and that's what I sent to the judge. In the email, it's a three-way email, and then from that point he never responded. No more emails. He never responded no more. And I gave him what he asked for, but he just never said anything after that. So I'm stuck with here we go again. Another judge is sitting on my case. That's all they keep doing, sitting on the case and won't do what's really in the best interest of our son. Cause they say we do what's in the best interest of the children, but they don't give a fuck about a child not having a relationship with both parents. So they don't care about that. They give the bare minimum. They don't give a fuck for real. But anyway, fast forward. Just a few days ago, yesterday, I called up there because now that I'm ready to attack this thing with this trust. I called up there to find out who is presiding over my case now. And they tell me that the case was closed in 2019. Like, something's going on I don't know about. Maybe the woman just didn't look, I talked to a clerk that really didn't know what she was talking about, or just, I don't know what was going on, why she told me that. But I know that the case was still open in 2021, especially if I have emails to prove that I was actually talking to the judge who just accepted the case in 2021, in February 2021. So now I'm going to have to, I've already filed my tax forms concerning that court case. So the IRS will be auditing that court case. So we're going to see what's going on with that. And meanwhile, I'm going to get with the county clerk and get what I need to get the accounting done on that case. And if they don't do that, and I'm gonna report them to the IRS that if they refuse to give me the accounting, I'm going to make sure I send a copy of their response or whatever, or non-response to the basically the affidavit, the document, the notice that I'm sending to them. I'm going to send it to the IRS and notify them that they refuse to even give me the accounting on there. So pretty much it's going to be an affidavit attached to what I'm going to, my tax form that I'm going to file. So I'm going to get them involved, but they're going to unask my son, and they're going to unask some compensation for having me to fight for 6 years to get to my son. So damn, that's 7 years. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to keep y'all informed on what I got going on that. But I'm still going to be operating as a trustee of my trust. I'm going to be operating as, just like that. And that's how I'm going to deal with them. And we're going to see how they're going to move then. Because when you got the stuff that I got going on now, and then I get the IRS to back me up with me, because I'm snitching on the whole goddamn county if I have to. I'm going to make sure that case get rectified. But I'm going all in, and I got time this time. Stay tuned. EmRôs signing out.